Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm Mama Dr. Jones, a board certified OBGYN, a mom to four, and today we're talking about Lume Deodorant. Lume, I don't know if that's how you say it. Who knows? Who actually even cares? I've gotten request after request after request from you all to talk about this, and I think it was because I did the Vagisil video not too long ago, so here we go. Let's jump into it. So for those who don't know, Lume, how will we say it in this video? Lume, I can't even say their name. This crotch deodorant is invented by an OBGYN, which in and of itself makes me a little uncomfortable because I'm confused as to why somebody thought this was needed. If you think it's needed and you like it and it hasn't caused you any problems, like, you do you. The point of these is never to make someone feel bad for using something. It is always just kind of to assess the marketing and kind of take a look at their strategies and see if they're being forthcoming with the truth. And you can all let me know in the comments down below if you get an ad for them while you're watching this video, because I know they do lots of advertising on YouTube. They have the pronunciation everywhere, so you can tell I didn't really prep for this video because I didn't know how to pronounce it. It's Lumi.
So fancy and somehow became French. Natural deodorant that actually works for your pits, your feet, and your privates.
Lumi is the world's best natural deodorant.
Okay, so it is an all-over deodorant that you can use. So on the pro side, they have included both men and women in the advertisement, so that's good. However, it's still very shame-based, saying that you have fumes and a stench and everybody is just super stinky, which I don't think is usually the case. I'm assuming it's fragrance. We'll look through and see, but as I said in the Vagisil video, I recommend against all kinds of fragrances on the vulva and certainly inside the vagina, but on the vulva as well, because that's unnecessary irritation. So the aluminum that they're talking about, some people can have reactions to aluminum, although some natural deodorants have sodium bicarbonate in them, and that can be irritating and cause rashes as well. We didn't invent deodorant, we changed everything about it. Naturally derived and skin-safe synthetics, safe for any external use. This idea that natural is safe is a little bit confusing to me because a lot of things are natural, like, I don't know, dying and not getting medical care, but we go against that all the time because some natural things are bad. Snake venom is natural and it can kill you. So a lot of things are natural, including a lot of supplements that can be very dangerous and can interact with other medications and things like that. So the idea that the word natural is specifically safer is not true, but you'll often see that used in kind of this type of marketing. Clinically proven to control odor for 72 hours. How did they test that? I just want to get my hands on that study. Did they do a sniff test, or did they have some creative way of testing smell with a machine? I am so interested in how this came to be.
Lumi was created by an OBGYN to be totally safe and effective. It's made with gentle ingredients and only goes on the outside, not the inside. Stop putting things inside! And despite what the douchebags tell you, the outside is where the odor is anyway.
Hey, those are mine.
You have enough douchebags in your life, Cheryl. Lumi is natural and safe, even for the most sensitive parts of the body, like the ones men can't find.
Okay, it's funny. I will admit their advertising is funny. And I do appreciate that they say stop putting things on the inside. I agree. No things on the inside unless it's for sexual pleasure, or I was just trying to think on the fly of things that would be appropriate to put inside, like internal condoms, a penis, a sex toy, a finger, a tampon, lube, menstrual cup. Can't think of any more. That's it. Please don't put other things inside. I'm sure I forgot something, but you get the point, right? You get the point. I can stop, right? You understand. Okay, great. So I appreciate that. But then they also say you can put it on the places that men can't find, which generally this would be kind of colloquially understood as either the clitoris or the G-spot, which would both be places more on the inside. So they're still kind of missing the mark with that.
And because Lumi conquers all body odor, not just your privet drive, you can use it on pits, feet, or any other stinky crevice. Reclaim your confidence here, here, and here.
Do these people not shower? I do not understand how. I don't get it. I see patients in positions where presumably if we all stunk this bad, I should be aware of it. And I hardly ever see people that I am like, yeah, there's an odor there. And usually if there is, it's because they're either not regularly showering because they can't, or they just choose not to, or there's something going on like an infection. Like, I just don't understand. Is this really a problem? Are we solving an actual problem, or is this just like something that we're cashing in on? I'm still confused. Y'all can let me know in the comments down below. But in general, and I see a lot of private parts, I don't notice that people are stinky very often.
Bonjour. My friends always ask how I stay so elegant, even in less elegant situations.
The secret? I don't stink.
How?
I could tell you. Or I could sing you.
Please don't. Please don't do that.
You find in most stores the aluminum kind that traps toxins in pores. And through all those years with stench in my pits, there was no solution for stench when I sit.
I just don't love it, y'all. I just don't love it. I mean, some of their advertisements are funny, but some of them are also super cringy. I just don't want to watch a musical about stinky pits and whatever crotch smell that apparently a lot of people have, but I've never noticed despite seeing more crotches than the average person. Some of these advertisements are like 6 minutes long. I am not watching that. Who makes a 6-minute commercial?
I used to dread when my daughter would take off her shoes in the car because of the dead rat smell, but after the second day of using Lumi, no odor!
We've all been there. Your spouse has foot odor that could kill an ox. Not a metaphor. He's being sued by PETA. Or your kid's feet smell like you should have used birth control.
Hey!
I love you, just not your...
Oh, that was funny, I must admit. That being said, I think that I notice foot odor far more than crotch odor. So if they want to advertise this as a foot odor fixer, like, I personally could probably use that pretty occasionally when it's hot outside and my feet are sweaty and I've been exercising or something, because I do that. I exercise a lot. But I still just don't understand, like, is this necessary? But again, there's a difference between not being necessary and shouldn't be sold. I don't think this really crosses the, like, this should be illegal line. I just think it's kind of like cringy. Their commercials are sometimes a little funny, mostly cringy, still very shame-based and a little bit sexist in some parts, but otherwise, I don't have a problem with it. So interestingly, she says she was doing residency to become an OBGYN. Time and time again, she was noticing people complaining about odor below the belt and getting misdiagnosed with BV. I found that interesting because she says she was worried about the problem of overdiagnosis of BV, so she created this product. But to me, like, if you think we're overdiagnosing BV, which very realistically could be a problem, BV is bacterial vaginosis, and oftentimes any of these complaints, instead of just normalizing that, you know, it's totally normal down here, that people feel the need to just prescribe something. So we're over-prescribing antibiotics for BV. And if you feel like that's the problem, I don't understand why the solution is to create a new product that you sell to people instead of just like normalizing that everybody who comes in complaining of this doesn't have an infection that needs to be treated, and we have ways of diagnosing it, and you shouldn't treat without an actual diagnosis. I don't understand. Again, they do include men and women in all of this. I would prefer no shame-based marketing for anyone, but at very minimum, at least they're like being relatively inclusive. And congratulations to the non-binary people out there, because you've escaped the shame-based marketing. Apparently only men and women smell funny. Probably one of the only times being excluded is a good thing. Let me look at the deodorant ingredients. Yeah, nothing jumps out as overly concerning, although there is fragrance in most of these products. So I just, again, I hate fragrance products on the vulva. Please, please, please just stay away from that. It can cause irritation and dermatitis and all kinds of problems. Again, if you're using a product that has fragrance in it and it's not bothering you, it's probably fine. Overall, these are not super dangerous. It's just, if you are choosing a new product, it'd be better to go with one that's not fragranced. Let's watch some of their YouTube ads. Yeah, I said they were being relatively inclusive between men and women in their shame-based marketing, but actually when you search Lumi ads on YouTube, you find only, people who seem to be women. I take it back. I take back everything I said. They're shaming women more than men.
Apply it like a lotion to your privates. Then kiss your stinky butt goodbye.
Mwah. Goodbye.
Ah! No one likes odor below the belt. Whether you're at the gym getting free samples of butt incense, at the office inhaling your own front fumes, or in bed doing some stinky wanky. No, not the Teletubby. Your privates go everywhere you go. So why isn't there deodorant for privates? Lume's clinically proven to eliminate odor all day.
Again, I really, really want to know how they did that clinical trial. I haven't been able to find it, but oh my gosh, I would love to see that data.
Your privates all day? Good for you. Lume's been proven to control odor for 72 hours. Lume works by stopping odor at the source, bacteria. Most crotch and butt smells come from bacteria on the skin, breaking.
Okay, I'm done. So their advertising is kind of humorous. It is still shame-based, which I don't like. This product is probably not harmful, although it has potential for harm because of the fragrance and is definitely unnecessary. All you need to not be stinky is typical hygiene. Just wash, shower, use a gentle unscented soap or just water, and you will be fine. So that's all you need. Now, I have said this 100 times already. If you choose to use these products, it's probably fine. I just want it to be known that I hate the marketing. I hate it. I hate the shame-based marketing. Like it makes me crazy. My head is going to explode. 2, if you choose to use them, just watch for any irritation. If you start feeling like you're having more frequent vaginal infections, more frequent UTIs, or more frequent itching or just discomfort or irritation of the vulva, then it's most likely related to the product and you should stop using it. I hate them less than OMB. I would never buy this product, and it's up to you whether you use things like this. Thanks for being here today, y'all. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you around, and I will see you next Monday.